Welcome to the Knowledge Point ITBS. Today we are going to learn new topic that is under the playlist Basic Programming. Already we have learned so much of things loops. Today we are going to learn about the do while loop. Let me move to the definition. The do while loop is a control or a flow structure. Because if we want to execute the same function again and again, we need to choose the loop condition. There are several loops, for loops, while loop, as well the do while loop. But here, this programming structure that allows a set of statements to be executed repeatedly until a certain condition is met. That is do while loop. It is unlike the regular while loop, and here we can, according to the do while loop, we can ensure that the specific block of code executes at least once before the condition is checked. You can observe here that is the do block. Under this do block, you need to put the statement that should be executed. Under the while statement, you need to put the condition. So you need to consider those things. Under the do, you need to put the statement. Under the while, you need to put the condition. So when you want to execute a piece of code, before validating whether to load should continue or terminate. That is the definition of the do while loop. Let me see the purpose of do while loop. Actually, we can use this do while loop when we execute a block of code at least once, and whether the condition is initially true or false. It is commonly used in scenarios when you need to validate the user input. If you want to take the inputs from the user, you can choose the do while loop condition. And another thing, when we use this do while loop for input validation, if you want to get the user input from the user, then only after the validation is performed at least once, this guarantees and the user promoted for input, even the initial input is invalid. So the loop continues until the input satisfies the specified conditions. So that is the do while loop feature upon the input validation. And another thing is menu driven programs also we can use this do while loop. In menu-driven programs, here those are the menus. User needs to select the following menu as per the selection, and this type of loop is very useful, and it allows the program to display the menu and execute the corresponding program. And another feature of the do while loop is processing items in a list. User can choose the items from the list, and user able to execute the processing items one by one with the help of the do while loop. And the game developers or the gamers can develop their games with the help of game loops. In games, they also using the game loops, because we need to choose the player. Some case we need to move to the next step. That's time we can use the do while loop because we need to take the input from the user. This ensures that the game logic is executed at least once. So let me move to the programming, which means the practical part. The program I'm going to do is count from number 1 to number 10 using do while loop. Let me start the program with the help of Eclipse IDE. So in other previous videos, I have already mentioned how to loop 1 to 10 or 1 to 100 using the for loop and while loop. If you forget that, please find the previous video in the playlist, in the same playlist, that is basic programming. It will be helpful to you before refer this video. Let me move to the demonstration. I'm going to open the Eclipse IDE. And here I need to create the separate package under the basic programming. I have already created the basic programming project. Under this basic programming, I need to create the package. And here I need to create the package. So I'm going to right click, and here I need to select the package. I need to put the name for the package, and here I'm going to name my package as loop.lk. You need to consider when you are naming your package, you need to use the small alphabets. And here under the created package, I'm going to create the class. So you need to consider when you are putting the name for your class, you need to use the capital letters. So I'll put the name as count number. And here you need to click on this public static void because you need to execute the code. Without the main method, you couldn't execute the code. That's why I tick on the checkbox, and you can verify the created class is available under the package, that is loop.lk, and here you can identify your class and the main method along with this package. And here you need to start your coding now. So the first thing that you want to do is you need to plan first. So let me see. We need to write the program to print 1 to 10 using do while loop. So you need to store the particular variable in your system. So I need to declare the variable. I'm going to print the number. That's why I'm putting the name for my variable is number. And you need to prefer the data type because it is the number. So the data type is the numerical value. That's why I put integer. And here I'm going to initiate the value for the number because I'm going to start. I need to print 1 to 10. That's why I'm going to start 1. And here I'm going to write the syntax for the do while loop. Here I started writing do blocks, and here also I put while blocks. And for my reference and your reference, I put under the do blocks you need to put the statement, under the while you need to put the condition. So this is the place. So this is the commenting style. You can refer from the commands. So this is not a coding. And here under the while you need to put the condition. So then easily you can verify the code. So I'm going to write the statement. Actually I need to print the results upon the statement. I need to print the number. So I need to print the variable. That's why I'm going to use the system.out.println. You can use the shortcut upon your keyboard. You can just type S out, and you need to press Ctrl plus space bar in your keyboard. Then only you will automatically get this system.out.println. Under this system.out.println, you need to put any of the phrase. That's why I put it under the double quotes, and you need to put the name. So the variable name is number, so I need to print the number. And under the while loop, I need to put the condition. So until when the loop will break, that is under the condition. So I need to put number should be less than or equal 10. Then only I can print 1 to 10. So that's why I put less than or equal 10. So now it is okay. But here I need to loop. So I should add the increment value for the number, which means the variable which called number. So I need to add the number So that's why I need to put the increment statement under the statement, which means that when I'm printing the value, after that I need to put the incrementation. Here I need to put number is equal to number plus 1, because I need to increase the number value 1 by 1. So that's why I put number equal to number plus 1. Then it will be increased by 1. So here you can identify the coding is completed now. Here you can find here the number is 1. And here under the do statement, then code will generate and print the number. Actually you will display the number 1 because the number is 1. That's why you will get the number. Then under the 30th line, you can find number is equal to number plus 1. Here, now the number is 1. Number 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Now the number 2 is stored under the number variable. And here under the while loop condition, the system will check 2 less than or equal to 10. This condition is true. Then now the number is 2, and here this will repeat again. According to the printing statement, it will print the 2, and again number will increase by 1. So here the number is 2, 2 plus 1, 3. And here then we'll check, and here 3 less than or equal to 10. So this is also true. Then according to the statement, printing statement, 3 will be displayed. So when we take the number 9, let me take under the while loop number 9. Here number 9 is less than or equal to 10, which is also true. Then under the printing statement, it will print the number 9. And here upon the increment, now the number is 10. Here also then we'll check 10 is equal to 10. That is also true. Then the loop will go again and print the 10, and then it will increase by 1. Now the number is 11. Then it will check 11 less than or equal to 10. It is not true because it is incorrect. 11 is the bigger one rather than 10. So 11 will be displayed. Let me run and find the answer. We can only print the 1 to 10 numbers. Let me see the output. You need to save your Java class and right click on that class, and you need to select the run as. You can able to run your code. Yes, you can find, you will get 1 to 10 numbers. If I delete this equal icon, I will display 1 to 9 numbers only. So because you will identify the concept, so because 10 will not print, you can display the number until number 9. So if you want to print 100 with equal, that I put the equal sign, you can print 1 to 100 number. Here you can get 1 to 100. If you want to print 1 to 1000, you can use and change it like your concern. So you can manipulate those numbers as per your wish. And if I put increase by 2, you can print the odd numbers until 100. Because when you are getting number 1 and you will print the number 1, then number 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Then you will print the 3. Check under this while loop condition until the 100. You can print the odd numbers because 3 plus 2 is 5. Then 5 plus 2 is 7. Then 7 plus 2 is 9. As like this manner, you will get the odd numbers until 100. So that is the thing. I hope you will understand those concepts, which means the do while loop. So it is easy. let me see the activity, which means the questions under the do while loop. Here the question is, write a Java program that promotes the user to enter positive numbers. The program should continue reading numbers until the user enters 0. For each positive number entered, the program should display a message showing the entered number. If the user enters a negative number, the program should display an error message after the user enters 0. The program should print a success message and exit. So this is the activity, and which means the question is, the system, according to user, needs to enter the number. If the number is a positive number, system should display the success message. If the number is a negative number, the system should display an error message. And here 0 is considered as a positive number. So if the user enter the 0, you should get the success message. That is the requirement of the coding. Let me start the coding part. I'm going to put the class name as negative number, and here also I need to tick the main method because I need to execute the main method. That's why I put the tick under the public static void main RGS. And I have created the class. The class name is negative number. And here I'm going to start with the variable declarations. Here I need to take the number from the user. So I need to use the scanner class. Here I'm putting the scanner class. And here I need to create the object for the scanner class. You can put any name for the creation of the scanner class object. I put the name for the scanner class object. That name is scan. And here I'm going to create new object. That's why I put new. And here the system only get the input. That's why under the scanner argument I'm putting the system.in. Here I need to import the package for the scanner class. So I need to import this java util.scanner. Then error will be hidden. And then another part is I need to declare the variable. So the thing is, so I'm going to declare the variable because I need to check the number. So the variable name is number. I need to put the data type for my variable. It is numerical value. I need to put the data type as integer. So I put int, and here I need to get the number from the user. So don't need to initiate the value. That's why I assign only the number variable. And here I need to start the do while block. So I set the do block and while block. Under the do block I need to put the statement. Under the while block I need to put the condition. So that is the way to code by yourself. It will help you to better in your coding style, and you can improve your coding as well, your logical thinking part also. So then under the do I need to print the statement. So I'm going to use the sysout, which means system.out. So I'm putting the sysout. Under the printing statement I'm going to type enter positive number. And here I also put another command, that is 0 to exit. And here I need to create the user input. So I need to take the numerical number from the user as per the scanner class for a numerical value, which means the integer. There's a method which called Nixsala method. To handle the particular integer variable, we need to use the Nixsala method. So here the created variable is number, and here I'm going to use the object that I created for the scanner class. The object name is scan. So just copy and paste it here, scan dot, and I need to use the particular method for a numerical value. So next int and I'm going to put, it is a method, that's why I need to put the brackets, and I'm going to end this line. And then I need to check few conditions. So under the condition while loop, I need to put the statement, because we can logically say the number which is not equal to 0 or up to 0, more than 0, it is a positive number, less than 0, it is a negative number. So I'm going to put the logic, number not equal to I need to check whether the number is equal or not equal to 0, and here I'm checking it is not equal. That's why I need to put the exclamation mark and equal sign, and I'll put the 0, which means the number is not equal to 0. And here another thing that I want to do is, under the statement I need to add few if else condition also to check the positive. If it's positive, we need to print another statement which is a positive number. It is negative, we need to print the negative number. So I need to use the if else statement. So I'm putting the if condition, so I put if, and here if under the if condition I need to check if the number is more than 0, which means the number is more than 0, it is a positive number. So under this statement I need to print it is a positive number. So under the printing statement I need to display it is a positive number, or enter a positive number. You entered, which means I need to enter the success, which means that if I enter the positive number, you need to get the successful message. So you entered the correct number, which means that's why you entered. And here under the else part, you need to put the else if you need to put the statement number less than 0. Whether the number is less than 0, it is the negative number. So you need to print the error message or invalid or something message. So you need to put the system.out.println, and here you need to put the invalid input. Please try again. And here finally I need to print the program error, which means the program running successfully message. Whether if the user enter the positive message, you need to print the program running successfully. So that is the thing. And here you need to close the scanner, which means you need to close the user inputs. So that is the coding part I did. Actually first you need to declare the scanner, which means you need to get the input from the user. That's why I created the object for the scanner class. Then you need to create the variable along with the data type, and you need to use the do. Under the do, you need to use the statement. I want to enter the positive number, that is the statement, and here I need to check whether it is positive or negative. The condition is we need to check it is less than or more than 0, so that's why I used if condition. And here I'm using the while loop, whether it is a positive, which means it is not equal to 0, and here you need to print the program is running successfully. So that is the thing. And after the end, you need to close your scanner class. It is not mandatory, but it's a good practice to your coding. So that is the thing. Let me run. So I'm going to save my class and I'm going to execute this class. So I'm going to run a Java application. Here I need to enter the positive number. I enter 8. Yes. If you are entering the positive number, you will continually able to enter the positive number. And I can enter. I'm going to enter the number that is 0. That is the positive, because then only you will get program running successfully. And I'm going to execute the coding again, and here I need to rerun my code again, and that's why I'm going to rerun my code, and I'm going to enter -4. It is the invalid because it's showing the error, because it is a negative number. That's why I got the error. If you want to exit, you can put the 0. And here I need to run the program again. I'm entering the positive number, that is 400. Here I am entering again 456, that is also positive. And here I'm going to enter another. Here I am entering the negative number 100 -100. It is invalid. So it is working greatly, and I'm entering 63 because it is also the negative. That's why I got the invalid input error message. So that is the thing. So I hope you will understand how to use the do while loop when you can able to use the do while loop, and you have already get the idea from the for loop and the while loop as well. So you can find more video regarding the variable creations, the loops, and several things scanner class, such as under the basic programming. And also there are a lot of playlists are available in our channel. So let me meet in another video. Thank you. Bye.